There is a developer who allegedly scammed lots of investors and thousands of players into, well, it's not allegedly, it's proven, into believing that a game is real, when all they ever had was a base plate. Also, he's racist. This developer was tied to a game known as Bleach Prodigy, and if you don't know who I'm talking about, some people call him Infer. Not Infernasu. Infernocity. Let me put you in a situation so you could understand what Bleach Prodigy players went through on that faithful day. You, a 14-year-old child, gets home from a long day of doing algebra and whatever other classes you have. You walk into your house, get a nice cold Capri Sun, and go to your PC. You set it, and you look at today's date. Roblox is dry as hell right now, but then you remember, the game you've been waiting for almost a year is coming out today. So you sit there, wasting your entire day, trying to pass time in order to eventually play your favorite game that isn't even out yet. And when the game comes out, it's 500 Robux. Well, that's weird, but you buy it anyway because you've been waiting for a year. And then you get in game and you see this. So yeah, that's what people who played that game experienced. Bleach Prodigy was promised to be released for testing October 2021. When this date came, people were excited, so the game was published. However, the first problem occurred. The game was paid access and not for a small amount. It was 500 Robux, but people bought it anyway, a large amount of people, and they instantly began calling the game a scam, obviously, because they had practically nothing done. It was a base plate with only swords and a test quest. Right after this, not even 30 minutes after, the developers changed the price of the game from 500 to 150. But people who paid 500 were never refunded, obviously. Infernocity was accused of scamming his investors out of 10k plus USD. Now, if it was that exact amount, I don't know, and I actually highly doubt it. But basically, investors were promised lore character. But according to this screenshot, all the people who didn't get lore character wanted a refund. And our hero, our main protagonist, decides that it would be a better idea to just give them titles instead of giving them their money back. That's scamming. They didn't get what they paid for. And even if they did, then it's against Roblox TOS, but who cares? Infernocity was also accused of faking giveaways. That's pretty bad. I mean, why would you even do that? Just don't do the fucking giveaway. But basically, someone won a giveaway for a $10 nitro and they were promised it, but they were never given it. And so when Infernocity was confronted, he just ignored it. Infernocity lied to his community countless times as well. Most of the sneaks were allegedly fake, and others weren't even in the game because scripters left and took their work because they weren't getting paid. Allegedly. Racism. Racism is bad. Infernocity, he's not black, is what he said. And the worst part about it is that he said that he would start telling people he was black so he could dodge controversy. He said the N-word a good amount of times, but not just like the edgy people use it. He used it hatefully in just saying that he straight up does not like people of color. Now, in Infernocity's defense, not defending the racism, he can't even defend that himself. In his defense of scamming, or being accused of scamming, this document was made by people who didn't like him. In the document, they call him a pest and say they want to do bad things to him. So maybe they over-exaggerated how much he scammed a little bit. What was Infernocity's response to this document? Obviously, they said it was a lie. Pretty much, the developer Senko had no relation to the game at all and has only worked on it in like 7 months prior to the incidents. The exposee Nitrix was apparently just looking for attention and is mad that he got demoted. But they didn't say anything about the racist things, so like I said before, he didn't defend it. He's racist. So then they basically end with just saying that the game is going to release, and it never did. An investor put out a statement saying that the document was fake also, and they only made about $100 off of investments, and the game wasn't finished because the devs had no motivation to work, and Infernocity tried to motivate them. So basically they just tried to pin everything on the devs, and if that was the case, then why didn't you just fire the developers? A lot of the things that he says in defense of himself don't really make sense at all, and especially when it's coming from a person who was saying that he's gonna tell everyone he's black to dodge controversy.